I'm doing it for my daughter.
That being said, this is the real deal stuff, all right? Honest swear, it's a 100-year-old Kazakh, okay? We've got a Caucasian in gold, a gold Caucasian runner. Gold, always more expensive, right? Gold's one of those colors. Gold, greens, Kufic border, all right? Probably a Kuba. Now this is, you think some of the art market is down, right? Art market is down. This is the Grogan auction from a month ago, okay? All the shit, right? All these mother rugs, okay? Now these are perfect condition ones. I don't want to sit here and say, but they got rips. There's imperfections. There's, you know, there's a little wonk on this side, stuff like that. Kazakh rugs, 4 foot by 10 foot, all right? Mint condition, 2 to 4 grand. That rug did 4,300 bucks. I had my eye on it, right? A Vernay, I got a Vernay right over there. This Vernay, it's a square, so it's a better shape. 2 to 4 grand, all right? Just want to show you this kind of shit. Why that? Because these are the ones that the auction takes. If you have the new shit or the Moroccan shit or the blah, 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 or this or that, the big houses don't give a fuck about those, right? That's like a Corvette guy pulling in and be like, why can't I park next to the supercars? It is a supercar. And they're like, it's just a Corvette. It is a supercar. Look that guy up. He's very funny. That's what a lot of people do, all right? Just a Kuba, right? Just here's a good example. That rug did 46 grand. It's a yellow runner. Get the look, right? Why buy that? Buy it for me. I think I want maybe a grand. This one did 4 to 6 grand. I'm going to be a third to a fifth or a seventh of their price always. I'll always try to get you the stuff that the twats. This is like Master Collector's Lifetime Collection auction went off a month ago. It broke records. Me and my buddy were going to partner on this rug. We said if it did 15,000, this rug right here, if I could have bought this rug for 15,000, I would have. It did 28,000. This rug right here. Ooh. Oh yes, very hot.
It's a little steep.
A little steep. Plus fee. Oof. Plus fees. Oh.
Yikes.
Just remember, I know it seems. I get it. I get it. Okay. I don't want you. This is the shit. Why do I collect that shit? It's because it's what the twats want. I need to get you what the twats want, right? What if I was a car salesman trying to shove Hyundai race cars down your throat? Would you call me a bullshit artist? Of course you would. These aren't Hyundai race cars. These are old factory Mercedes, Ferraris race cars from the 50s and 60s that whoever that cool dickhead from the 60s that everybody likes.
Chris Hemsworth.
No, the 60s, the guy from the guy that everybody liked, like the Rick from Pawn Stars is obsessed with him. Who's the guy I'm talking about, chat?
Chat, chime in. I have literally no idea.
What's his name? The Rolex actor
Paul Newman.
Paul Newman. There we go. God, my fucking brain was farting.
I thought you were saying race car drivers.
Steve McQueen. There we go. Paul Newman. Yeah, Steve McQueen. Anyway, that's the shit they want, right? This is the blue. I'm getting you the blue chip stuff. Who would do that? Why? Right? I'm better. I'm not. I don't take myself that seriously. The rug buyers that I deal with take themselves real seriously. Well, let me break the
bubble.
The bubble. Yeah, let me burst their bubble. Buddy, you're not rich, all right? Antique dealers, no one is more delusional than an antique dealer. No one. I've never talked to more broke trying to pretend that they were Harvard professors with billions of dollars in their closet than antique dealers. You're a bust out. Your feet are dirty inside your Tivas. Your van is barely running. You have a fake Rolex on and you're sweating in a field to make $3 grand. And that's a huge deal for you. Okay? All right? I want to let that be known, okay? I'm a fucking punk. I am a stinky body odor punk with these tattoos, okay? This tattoo. I am a piece of white shit.
It's not that
and I
stinky. Crush
them in sales. What?
It's not that stinky.
I don't stink that much. I'm just kidding. I wear great perfume now. But no. I have but I'm smoking these antique seals. Want to know why? Because first of all, I don't need the money to live. Like these fucking scrubs. Like these cat ladies with catitude. Okay? Second of all, I like it. The thought of you punks having that shit in your house and then thinking of these people having similar ones, doctors, lawyers, fucking Monopoly guy, fucking serious, like, you know, old fucking Boston Celtics owners and shit like that. Like, oh, I've got an early pre-1900 rug. Oh! and then you have them and you eat your snots and you did DMT twice, and you know you're listening to Aphex Twin while you get head from your chunker.
Cest Sam, welcome to Severe Beast.
Thank you all for the nice words. I shared a little memory lane down on that fucking photo recap thing. Yeah. I remember I was like standing in the room with my piss test
for
Mercedes
to get a job.
Yep. And it was fake piss. I didn't want to say that on my Instagram.
We've all been there,
right? It was fake piss, and I remember going to the Indian guy to get the fake piss, and he's like, I'm like, dude, is this gonna work? He's like, bro. He's the best Indian guy of all time. He's like, bro, people come in here all the time. They're always asking me, bro, I will lose my children if I lose this piss test. Please do not suck. Please, please. I cannot fail this piss test. Bro, let me tell you one thing. This shit fucking works, brother. 100% of the fucking time, bro. Keep it 98 degrees, keep it on your hip, and dump the pee-pee in the cup. Anyway, pass the test.
Eats clean.
I remember the thing that I pissed inside looked like I was pissing into this calculator, and I'm like, I am 100% fucked. There's no way this is not going to pick up that this is. So I was like, fuck it. I was flirting with the fat one.
Sure.
Just to kind of, like.
Get it by any means.
Right. Yeah. I need to pass this out. I need the money.
If there's
like
a mistake
air.
later.
Yeah.
There could be a mistake later.
Yeah, right. And I was like, I'll fuck you, please. Please, I'll fuck you. So I'm standing there, and they were entering it into the computer, and it was like progress started. So I knew if I was going to fail right there and then.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, you mind if I just stay here and just make sure? I was like, I was at a bachelor party, and someone was smoking a joint in the limo, like way in the back.
I hate when that happens.
I hate it when that happens, you know what I mean? And then I remember passing it. I needed the money so fucking bad. And I was just down bad. And, hey, if you're down and in it, man, just, in hindsight, I remember that day getting in a bad fight with my chick, screaming at her, fucking bad. She's fucking pregnant. I'm fucking nerved up. I'm trying to get a job. It was a really, really, really bad time in my life. I remember, like, I was getting fucked with a little bit. I was closing up my antique store at the time. Just shit wasn't working. Still had an investment house. I still had one house that I was renting. So I had like a parachute, and I'll never forget what real estate kind of did for me, because when I needed the money to really get out of the debt, I sold the house, took a profit on it, and the rest is history. But for everybody who's down in it, man, in hindsight, right? This is going back, 6 years ago. I got the job. I sold 20 cars my first month. I worked every single day. I didn't take a day off. I worked like a fucking machine. I took every up. I did that for like 6 months straight, and no, she wasn't. No, she was my wife. Well, we were married. Yeah, my wife. Yeah, we were fighting with my wife. I remember drinking with some people that were just kind of fucked up. They were in bad relationships. They just wanted to drink after work. So I would go out after work for 3 beers, and it was in hell. And I had to work like a fucking dog to dig myself out of it. But in hindsight, it was one of the best times of my life, because when you're down in it. And then things started to get better. Started to do PGL quickly thereafter. Started to shoot some videos with Sammy. There's some video footage in there. And it's just a really fun time in my life. And I hope people get through their shit. I really do. And I worked. It was work and just showing up all the time and not asking for when the fuck is this going to be over. So I mean it. Pray to God, and you will get out of it. No one stays like shit forever unless you're secretly being a fucking dickhead. So. I wouldn't take any of these 9s or 5s. Doors and garage door. Go ahead.
Wow, a great house.
Great house.
Connor 669. Thank you to the MDE universe for keeping my sense of humor alive all these years. I truly mean that. Farmer from Alberta.
Hey, you fucking polite Canadians, buddy. Thank you.
Hey,
that's the way this works. That's what Tom Platz says. This fucking sweet kid was like, "You're like a father to me," and Tom Platz is like, "You've changed my life. My father died. I lift weights now, and I'm going to be something." He's like, "That's the way it works. Now you've changed my life. You see? It goes around like that. The only way to do it is to teach people more." I'm like, Tom Platz for president. He's the best I've ever seen. I've been fucking Sulek.
Big
Platz.
thighs.
What's that?
Big thighs.
Big thighs with Tom Platz.
Crush some concrete with
I'm
that.
doing the Tom Platz leg workout on Saturday or Sunday. This week I'm going to do it, I promise. But no, I really, really, if you want something fun to watch all the Tom Platz videos on it. It's a fun hole to walk into. But yeah, God, I love that. But yeah, no, yeah, you can, and they'll give them away right now. Right now, little note on the cars. A lot of people are like, "Oh man, you're gonna be able to steal a car. The car market's in fucking free fall." 100% right. The car market is in a fucking free fall. I have to be honest. If you're looking to buy a car and you want selection, buy right now. 16,000 off at Mercedes, 15,000 off BMW, shit like that. The inventory is blown through the back of the buildings on these places. Why now versus October? There's still going to be deals in October. There might be incentives, $1,000, special financing, whatnot. It might be out there, right? The financing, if anybody starts to run 0%, it will be a better deal overall. But the reason why I say buy now is because there's inventory. Come October, there's going to be deals on the car. Yeah, there's going to be $15,000 off the car, but the only one left is the fucking silver one with the shitty wheels and mouse gray, as we used to call it. My dad always says, and we call that no sale gray. Anybody with a gray car? Yeah. Oh, good. You bought the car in no sale gray. Cool. Nice left-handed car you bought. No sale gray. What do you expect me to do with that? You know the one that no one wanted. When someone comes in with a car in a bad color, in a build or a spec that's obviously bad. Oh, cool, you bought the one that no one wanted and you got a ton off on.
How does a hot pink PT Cruiser fare?
Yeah, oh, good. So what do you want me to do with it? Crush it? You can't leave that here. Asshole. You can't leave that here. I'm trading it in. We don't take those. You can't leave that here. Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
Ryan W. with the big $50. Nick, would you think about doing monthly consulting calls? I'm at a weird spot in life with fatherhood, my job, my side business, and my hobby farm. Could use some personalized advice. Thanks.
I don't do that. But I'm sorry you're going through it.
But we do have Scuffed Realtor.
You have, it sounds like if you're rattling things off in simplest things, man, you did this to yourself. I do this to myself. This is my complaint. I'm building a house, right? I do the stream, I do the podcast, I tour comedy. I am a fucking father of 2 fucking daughters. I'm a husband. I rattle it off when I get mad, but you know what I am? A big fucking dramatic pussy. Deal with it. You did it. You did this to yourself. You have a job, a side hobby, all this bullshit. You did this. Get over it. Or stop fucking complaining. Sorry, man. You set it up, like, right? If you were like, I have this RC kart championship that I set up, all the biggest remote control guys in the area are coming down. I have to do their hotels. You did this. You did it, right? Stack your plate too high. You learn, you're flying a little too close to the sun, the old Icarus and Daedalus story. Sorry, brother. It happens. Now, I'm not crucifying you for it. If you want to stay busy, could you handle that? Just people who become busy, and I can hear it because it sounds like something I would say when I get mad. But no, I'm not calling you. I don't need this is my peace. This is my peace here with Alex and the computer and you guys.
And hey, you can get a quick pep talk here.
This is it.
That'll pep you up.
I'm sorry, buddy. You can reel it in quietly. Don't tell everybody what you're fucking doing. Just shut the fuck up about it.
There you have it. Nick calls it like he sees
grind in silence.
Even in the mirror.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. I feel for you. I'm not trying to be a prick. I get it. You just kind of gotta. What did I do here? I got myself in a little bit overextended. I gotta start to. I had project cars before. Sources of stress. What identified the sources of stress? I remember I thought I was like hanging on to fucking rockets with these cars. The worst investment I ever made. I had a fucking 71 BMW 2002, an agave green that ran with a tan gut. I had a fucking 94 Toyota Tacoma, the Toyota pickup.
Gold.
4x4 in seafoam green.
Diamonds.
I thought I had rubies and sapphires. These are piece of shit cars that rot. All right. I had a Range Rover P38. Oh man, I got so many. I have so many cars. W126. I'm basically Barrett Jackson myself. We are officially $250,000 apart from making a deal on this house. Let them rot though. Nice house though. Truth be told, you know what? Maybe I'd pay $675. You know what? I'll do you a solid, Mr. Customer. You know what, Mr. Customer? $625. Like you do that right in front of a guy on a house.
Yeah.
$640. We have a deal.
He uses his cum.
Yeah. No, what? It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Anyway, don't gag. I love that. That was the snobby women looking ridiculous is a favorite trope of mine.
Yeah.
I was at Acura one time in an Acura sale. Did I ever tell this one? The Acura sales rep, a pretty woman. She was hot. She was like a hot woman, kind of hot. And she was she showed us the new 𝐇𝐲𝐝𝐿 or something when it came out. And she was like the rep from Acura to teach all the salespeople how to sell it. And she was really fucking snobby. And then I was like, yeah, I do videos. I had already like met with Adult Swim once. So I was like, yeah, I make videos on YouTube. We got some like followers. She's like, oh, how many followers do you have? And I think we had like 20,000 followers. Like, we had 20,000. She's like, oh, that's kind of a lot. Yeah, I've done like productions for this, and ESPN one time. I was a correspondent. And she like rattled off her resume. Yeah, and she one-upped me, snobbily. And then she had a snot hanging out of her nose the whole time. Like, and it was like breathing in and out. And then I let her say her thing, and I was like, "You have a booger hanging out of your nose." And then I took a customer, and it was the best feeling in the world.
I gotta take a shit.
You have a snot hanging out of your nose, and then I left as I have like ripped clothes. Love that shit. Love that shit. Just to take the piss out of someone. Yeah, no, that's a piece of shit.
Justin with the 25. Hey, Alex and Nick, been watching since Ideas Man. Love the work. I'm 22 and working as a flight instructor, and you and Sam's advice on working my ass off has been huge help. Nick would make a great flight instructor.
I wouldn't, actually, but thank you. I've taken my intro to flight lesson one time when I was 24. It's $225 to fly a plane around here.
Really?
Yeah, 200. And I flew with a kid that was 2 years younger than me with a blunt in my pocket before I realized that weed is stinky. I never thought I stunk like weed.
And the cockpit's a little small.
Yeah, you're sitting on a person to drive a plane, and it smells great, actually. I'm just trying to type in the next house. I loved flying, man. I flew a Cessna one time when I was like 22, high as a fucking kite. It was so much fun. Super scary. And I worked with a buddy of mine at Audi, and he quit his job at Audi and went and became a fucking pilot. So, and his life is... He's like the happiest kid I've ever seen in my life. So, man, being a pilot is like...
What kind of pilot? Because I would imagine it's...
Just like small
hellish.
planes. And small planes, like Breeze Air, small like little prop planes out to the Cape and Islands and shit like that. I think that's where you start. You get a job. I don't know what he's doing. I actually like to know how they make their money. But flying, I just took my intro. And I've always wanted to be a pilot. I think planes is like my guns. Like, some people like guns and like cars and shit.
You collect planes.
I want to be a pilot. Like, flying is so fucking dope. So I'm jealous of anybody who goes and does the flight shit. It's cool as hell. I have pictures of it. Let me see. I just remember being like really high and being like, whoa! It was so much fun. And realizing how big the sky is. Like, you think it's like a plane that would be like flying in this room that's about this big, and nah, it's like a plane flying in like Rhode Island.
Yep.
And you're still this big. Like, how the hell do people crash these things?
And the horizon always rises to meet your eye level.
Well, the world
how that works.
You're right. Well,
you'd think it would taper off at the end at some point.
I was flying around in the firmament for like 2 hours. Just doing flat earth jokes to like the tower. All right, guys, we're gonna fly up to the firmament. We're gonna go see.
They're probably more flat earth than anyone.
Oh yeah,
they see it. They know what's up.
Yeah, right. Like, what do you want me to say? The Earth's flat, dude.
Oh.
I flew to the ice wall. I almost got shot down. Turned right around. And you know what else I like about old people? I'll say this. I don't want to always be negative. Old people can take... If you're a really clever ball buster and you're not being a fucking dick, they can take a beating verbally.
Yeah. And I like when they dish it out. You don't get enough of that nowadays.
Yeah.
Like Howard.
Yeah, Howard.
I tell you, one day I came into the studio.
Howard's my 80-year-old contractor that taught me everything I know. And he worked for... He's the best. He's just my... He hung that pipe. He does all the... odds and ends job. He's great. He's been working with me for literally 25 years.
There's guys working there. He's just chilling on the bleachers. I just walked in. I looked to the left. He looks at me and he goes, "I'm stupid-vising today."
He's 5'5", 125 pounds, moccasin slippers his entire career. Hiked the Appalachian Trail 10 times. I've learned everything from him. Love the guy. Work with him. He's like 100 hour. He literally picks fights on job sites. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, too huge. Anybody else? Guy doesn't He's in my fucking way. Like all the time. You can't put him around anybody. Anybody.
I've seen it.
Women. He'll start with women. He'll start with men. It doesn't matter. Love Howard. He's the fucking greatest. But not in a when I'm like running a crew of like 5 or 6 people. He'll call out everybody's mistakes. He was a draftsman. He used to smoke 3 packs of cigarettes a day, and he used to know how to like draft house plans. And he's done every single aspect of home building. I
was caulking the boards. I never caulked.
Mudding. You were mudding.
Whatever. Yeah. See, I don't even know what it's called. I was mudding some boards, and he like showed me how to do it, and then I did it real quick. He watched me do it. I'm like, Howard, is that good? Did I do it right? He like looks. He goes, yeah, you want to do it like a be my guest. Like walks away.
You got to hold the knife with your hand, and you got to scoop it. If the consistency's not like melted ice cream, not peanut butter, melted ice cream, like shit like that. He was a really, really fun guy. Old dudes are great.
And Jay said, y'all literally hit the nail on the head for the backstory on the house.
Really?
Yep.
I know. You're not dealing with an idiot.
Dead
I
on.
promise. I know I look like an idiot, but that's exactly what happened. I see it, unfortunately, when you look at houses like, when you see things like this. I know because in my two family, the fucking whore, the lying slut that I had in my fucking, as my tenant, who I ended up, the only eviction that I had to go to court with, this fucking piece of shit, fucking stripper piece of shit, fucking lying sack of shit, showing up in her sister's Honda Accord with a fucking school uniform, and the only reason why our kid got to go to that school is because she fucking dicked her ex-husband in the divorce, where I'll pay for this private school. She picked the $36,000 a year one and said she had to go there. This girl she fed her daughter like cans of tuna for fucking, disgusting. And I remember
TikToks feeding her the donuts for breakfast.
Like donuts, roller food breakfast. So a total piece of shit mom ended up fucking stiffing me on rent, dumping tampons and fucking toothbrushes down the toilet to fuck me over. Made me paint her kid's bedroom gold trim with pink. And I'll never forget it. It was the first time I realized, never listen to your tenants. I'm not painting rooms. Mommy, it was like dearest. Lesson learned. Fucking bitch. Tessa, you fucking scum. I hope you're fucking overdosing right now, you piece of shit. Anyway.
Mommy's got another friend coming over tonight.
Right, yeah.
Go to your pink room.
Collecting rent from like fucking 70-year-old guys that look like Doc from Back to the Future that are like butt for rent, you piece of fucking scum.
Mommy's got a lot of mentors.
Yeah. A house isn't bad though, as far as the bones of it, but let's keep going down on it. Okay, as is, but if you own a house, never listen to your tenants. You paint it one style, and it made me bitter because I thought I was gonna be like nice guy, like I'll customize it to yours. It's a couple of cans of paint, no big deal. Wrong.
Bye.
Wrong answer. Me dumb. I think you'd make more money in this than you would on a tiny house as far as overall cash layout in a 5 to 10 year period. I think I would do the other things second, and I do think about that. So. So I hope there's like a needle in her arm and she's got like was it Chris Tucker and Dead Presidents?
Well, how long ago is this?
2006.
I hope she's still stripping then.
Nah, right. Get her fucking flabby ass up. Chris Tucker, Dead Presidents, dead. This one. I hope this is her right now. Okay, I remember she's waving at me. She's taunting me as I'm serving her eviction papers. She's like this, hi. I was like this. I'm a 21-year-old landlord.
Yeah.
I'm like this, fuck you. Fuck you. I wanted to beat the shit out of her.
I think being a stripper in your 50s, though, might be worse than death. Might be a fate worse than death, yeah.
Stripping at 50?
Like that South Park episode. Dance! Does anybody want to dance?
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, yeah. I mean, who the fuck's hiring a 50-year-old stripper? Fuck strippers, fuck strip clubs, they fucking suck. Ugh, fucking
and we are heading out
so
to
annoying.
Puerto Rico.
Are we? Ay, Turco's Treasure Point.
Sí,
está bien.
Cordovin Brown with the big $50 here. Bought in the neighborhood in 2017 for $250K. comps all selling for over $1 million. You will hate everything about it, but it's a good live, and we have a better yard.
No pensó estúpido. Tú necesitas vender o hablar con tu banco y sacarte un poquito de dinero y comprar una diferente ciudad en Puerto Rico. ¿Por qué tú piensas yo tú hacer una mistake aquí? Es bonita.
Sí.
Es un verde. Mi amigo, ¿por qué tú piensas eso? ¿Por qué tú piensas eso? Tú necesitas sacarte un poquito de dinero de tu equity. ¿Cómo se dice equity? English.
Cuidado.
Equidad. Ajá. Ok. Necesito sacar de tu equidad. Hey, man, maybe the girl, she has an arrow and needle in her arm.
It's a caliente bag.
Agua de heroína en su brazo. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. You do the hot batch. Lote caliente. Ay, 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 ay. Sí, pero talk to your bank. And grab some equity. And do it again in another area. Hable con su banco y obtenga algo de capital y hágalo nuevamente en otra área. Pero mi amigo, no me gusta. Me gusta mucho. Mira, todas las bolsas y zapatos de tu novia. ¿Por qué tu novia ganar todo tu dinero? ¿Por qué tú tienes una tarjeta para ella? Ella ganar todo tu dinero, huevo madre chinga. I like the color. I'm a big fan of the this color in the. I like what you did here, pal. Great job. Good house. Keep going. I would keep working. I think Puerto Rico's got a lot of upswing. I think you have to be here for this sweet deal. Good deal. You for free, for friend. Guy from stranger, pay it forward. Silver Linings Playbook. You ever see that movie, dude? Jennifer Lawrence, so hot. Man, if I ever saw her downtown, me and my boys. Bro, I can't even tell you the shit I would do. Bro, I can't even legally tell you the shit I would do. Legally.
It would not be pretty.
Bro, I can't even fucking tell you what me and my boys would fucking do, dude. Fuck that shit, bro. Jennifer Lawrence is fucking hot, bro. She's like a guy's girl. She is like a guy's girl. You know what I mean? She fucking swears and shit. Oh my god, I love Jennifer Lawrence, bro. Fucking hot blonde girl, hunter game. Hunter the games. What's the Hunger Games? That's that movie, Hunger Games. Bro, so fucking hot. Oh my god, bro. Jennifer Lawrence is my fucking kind of girl, bro. She's like kind of like a deep voice, and she's like, yo, fuck you, Harvey Weinstein.
And you know she'll do a little something strange for some money.
She fucking fuck Harvey Weinstein. She could fuck me.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking stretch for fuck me. Come on, bro. If she fucked that guy, she'd fuck me too. It's fucking plain. Come on, bro. Quit fucking around with me, bro. Come on, dude.
Guileman 100 with the Californian 30. I don't know what CA is. Had a close call with some cartel fellas in Cancun. Looked like they wanted to kill me. Remembered what old Nikki told me. Started talking about my 400-pound torta wife. I'm now managing crypto portfolios out of Sinaloa.
Good for you.
Got out of a jam with the old...
Did you really? If that's true,
Gordo
good for
wife
you,
joke.
bro. No, please don't. The backstory, just so that guys knows. I got caught peeing on a dance floor in Cancun, Mexico. I thought I was being so slick. I was so drunk. Tequila shots were a penny or $1. It was like funny money. We drank, I don't know, God knows how many. It was like stupid college. This is a stupid college year stories. I was like 19 years old. I'm in Cancun, Mexico. I'm absolutely annihilated. I thought the tables had like fronts on them. And there were no fronts. So I'm sitting there like, dick out, pissing, pretending to hit on a girl. Right. Like, yeah, and I'm thinking I'm being slick. My roommate in college is like looking at me. He's like, dude. And I'm like, if I was... And I'm dick out, pissing all over my legs. Fucking bouncers instantly grab me, walk me out. I'm like, oh, fuck. We're in like a club. I get picked up. And I'm like, please don't. I'm like, please, lo siento, my novia es un vagagondo. My girlfriend's a fat cow. Please, no, no. Yo soy borracho porque no quiero chimar mi novia es un vagagordo. I'm getting drunk because I don't want to go back to my hotel and fuck my fat girlfriend. They instantly like stop fucking with her. Like, why you say that? Why you say that to me? That's phony. These fucking guys are phony. Dang it. Fucking, I want to kick his ass, kill him. I was gonna cut his fingers off and fucking kidnap his parents, send his parents a phone call, and fucking.
You know when the camcorder comes out on that little tripod, it's not a good
right,
look.
Right. I was wearing a fucking black pillowcase over my head. I was about to be fucked up.
Camcorder.
Fucked up.
Better be a '59 pink Cadillac DeVille. Master Noob with the 20 British pounds. Bad news, lads. Found worms in the bowl. Past 24 hours rethinking my whole life. Usually can keep me cool, but turd worms are a bridge too far. Explains why I've been carrying on like a Fruit Loop 3 months now. Time to go to war.
You've got worms in the bowl?
He's got worms coming out of his ass, unfortunately.
So what?
Out of
Name
his-
them.
out of
Put
his
them back
bum.
in there. Where you going? Get back in there.
There's a worm in me bum.
This is my friend, Fred. I'm gonna call him Fred.
Not sure what to tell you there, though my ex-girlfriend's roommate had the same issue. She took a bunch of pills, and she found out because she didn't flush fully one day, and I went into the bathroom in their apartment, and there was shit in the bowl, and then a bunch of worms swimming around.
Get out of here.
Little worms like that, and I was like,
Did you kill yourself right there?
should have.
No.
But yeah, Grace, she was nasty piece of work.
No.
Dirty, nasty lady with
What's
worms
that?
in her
Was it
ass.
Devil's Advocate?
that Al Pacino.
No, it's Devil's Advocate.
there's
Yeah,
somebody.
no, hold on.
Keanu Reeves, maybe.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
When he's like, the only way out of this, the only way out, suicide.
I'm the devil.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh,
this,
yeah.
this one. That's what I would have did if I saw worms in the toilet.
No, I just almost
That's
puked
fucking
and then.
brutal. God damn. You have to, don't you eat a cigarette? You ever hear that? Tobacco will deworm you. I heard an old lady tell me that one time, that if your dog has worms, you put a half a cigarette in their dog
well,
food.
She would have needed a carton.
Yeah. Ugh. Holy shit. The only way out of this is through this, Alex. Yeah. Fuck that. Oh my god.
Well,
That's
sorry to
brutal.
hear that, bud.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
But
You'll be all right. But grab the worms and put them back up there, man.
or just spray some Raid up your ass.
Eat Raid balloons. Wow, $325? Huh. That looks like, wow. No, Nick, you can't sell these rugs. That's too much money for rugs. You're right. You know what? You're totally right. You are totally right. Because Johnny Dickhead in Boston.
He's giving you a real fair price.
Yeah, he's going to give you, I'll show you the fair price that he came up with on his. Oh, wow, that's weird. $2 to $3 grand? That's not even the best one. You got to go down here. There's another one of those. Anyway, so
Gang, come to a trusted source, okay? You go to
Promise.
these booklets, they're trying to hawk you a rug. They're trying to hawk two on you.